You mean to tell me this was all over one of the police's ex girl slash baby mamas that apparently didn't want him no more? RIP to Tyre Nichols or Nichols. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. This is one of the things I always preach on. One of the things I always speak on here is these peasants don't have the ability to control their emotions. Again, like I said, RIP to Tyre Nichols. He didn't have to go out like that. They didn't have to do him like that. And to add on to the poopery, you had your fellow co-workers, police officers, help you. Another peasant move. Another example of peasants being peasants. I mean, all of y'all going down. All of them. And you mean to tell me you was gonna riding with your homie slash co-worker slash fellow police officer because he mad about his baby mama apparently not wanting him no more? If that ain't a peasant move, I don't know what is. Another example of what I be speaking on here as well, which is be your own king, be your own queen, meaning don't be no follower, be your own person, be a leader. And all of yous went behind him, and now all y'all are going down. And I love the sound of that. Let me say it again. All y'all are going down. Because I seen the video, and I seen the first video and the second video, and the second one is so hard to watch. But honestly, I had to watch it, not out of disrespect for Tyre, but just so that it can reaffirm in my brain what I already feel about these peasants. See, peasants, they don't just come in the form of regular civilians. Peasants, as you see, can be working people. It can be people that are here to protect and serve. So it's sad. And these are the things that NWA was speaking on with 100 miles of running, with F the police. These are things that Tupac was speaking on with one of my favorite songs by him, which is Trapped. They used the badge to carry out this heinous act. And again, like I say, it is so hard to watch. They beat the brakes off that king, and he didn't deserve that. So now let me get this right. You're going down for, all y'all going down for kidnapping now. It gotta be kidnapping. They raised the charges from second degree to first degree. So kidnapping, first degree murder, and also it should be stalking, because you had to be stalking him to be able to pull him over and do that to him and know where he was and all of this stuff like that. If not you on your own, one of your fellow police officers helped you. So all y'all going down for first degree murder, stalking, and kidnapping. And I am also glad, on a side note, that they fired the EMTs that finally came on the scene and didn't administer no help or no aid to him. All I gotta say is be aware of your surroundings, my kings and queens. If you need to, go get you a car dashboard cam. I think that's what they call them. Them cams you put on your dashboard, or on your car. Because if it wasn't for that video that was on some light post or some kind of pole, this never would have. Nobody never would have knew what would have happened. Never would have known what happened to him. They would have just chopped it up as whatever lie that those police officers or that's a beautiful thing to say, those ex-police officers would have said. So that's a beautiful thing. But I suggest all of you, including myself, I'm going to get one now, camera in my car sitting on my dashboard thing, so that I can be able to record everything that's going on if I ever get pulled over for a traffic stop. But like I say, this all goes back to the peasant mentality. And a peasant, they think they can just do whatever they want. And these type of peasants obviously felt they can do what they want because they had the badge behind them. But the universe smacked all y'all in the face with that camera that was recording the whole thing. Y'all literally took turns beating this king. One of them act like they was kicking a field goal or a soccer ball that they kicked, how they kicked his face, that is, how they was kicking him in the face. That's how they did it, like they was kicking a field goal or something. It gets worse. They also put out their batons and gave him some severe licks upside the head. And if you've seen the video, which I'm sure a lot of you have, he was done. And when I mean done, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I'm not one of these people that say, you got your lights put out or whatever this other YouTuber be saying. Don't have no kind of compassion when he talking about them. But that's not here or there. That's another topic for another day. But I don't mean it in a bad way, but he took severe licks upside his head with them batons. They also stood him up in handcuffs one by one and took shots at him, hitting him in the face, socking him in the face. And at one point, they covered their body cam and was acting like he was resisting when he wasn't. And I just want to know what y'all feel about all of this. Like, what do y'all feel about him not being here no more on account of a peasant not being able to control his emotions, not being able to just accept you're not wanted by your baby mama no more? Because again, I don't got the full details, but it's enough stuff that done came out to let me to connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you mad because your baby mama didn't want you no more, and you seen him apparently at FedEx because they worked. Tyre and the officer's baby mama / ex-girlfriend both worked together at FedEx, and I guess he seen that they were talking to each other or whatever, or you know, I don't know, wanted to go on a date, hooking up type stuff, and he even took pictures of them on the FedEx grounds. So this was really a filthy, filthy act, and it's sad. And I just want to know how y'all feel about all of it. I would like y'all to leave comments below and just let me know what y'all feel about this whole thing. I'm kind of at a loss for words. You know what I mean? Because we usually talk about when these type of things happen with the police, doing something to a black king. It's usually a white police officer or officers. In this case, they were black. And really, I don't see them as black. To me, I see them as just some peasant ass individuals. But now, y'all never gonna see the light of day again. Y'all got the long ride. And honestly, I hope you peasants get the death penalty, and that death penalty day comes sooner than later. But let me know how you feel about what has transpired with Tyre Nichols or Nicole. Let me know. Leave comments below. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I advise y'all to go out and get y'all dashboard cam to protect yourself. I mean, it's not going to protect you like stop them from doing anything, but at least if something does happen and you survive it, or you hopefully not, but or you don't survive it, at least you got everything on video. So it's a crazy, crazy world we living in, my kings and queens. Protect yourself. Do the best you can to stay out the way. Like I say, my heart goes out to Tyre and his family, man. It's just sad. All because this ex-police officer, this peasant, don't know how to control his emotions and didn't know how to control his emotions. He took ex-officers down with him. He took some EMT people down with him, as far as they don't got no jobs no more. The other police officers gonna get charged the same exact thing, because they all was all over him. So I just wanted to drop that little video, this little video to, make y'all aware of that, and also see what is y'all, check y'all temperature, see what y'all feel about all of this. So go ahead and holler at me in the comments. Let me know how you feel. If anything, just leave a RIP Tyre, The end. Flourish vision through my eyes. Peace and love.